Time now for the Bear Gel Side Off News on this late Monday night, August 17th, 2015. And George Porter with the Peter Show. Signs off the night as summary of late night news at 9. Zero on Peter Wiggs out here. News at 9 through at 11 o'clock on this late Monday night here. Top straight 11 o'clock as Amazon later results were so superb that they capitated the online retail market fell beyond that of the Walmart stores for the first time. A State Department official told a federal judge Monday that 305 more of the former Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton's email messages have been flagged for further review by intelligence agencies to see whether they. In Bangkok, a bomb placed inside a Bangkok religious shrine frequented by tourists exploded on Monday evening, killing at least 20 people, hurling body parts on the pavement, shattering building windows, and creating panic in one of the city's most. For the first time ever, two women have successfully completed the Army Elite Ranger School, one of the toughest combat training courses in the world, the Army said on Monday. Washington, with Congress in summer recess in September, anti-abortion officials in a number of Republican-controlled states are rushing to halt public funding for Planned Parenthood or to investigate and to react to the hidden camera videos. Aiken, South Carolina, law enforcement officials determined Monday that there will be no explosive residue on a delivery truck that triggered an emergency response at a former bomb-making site that still handles nuclear materials. Smaller workers at a Trigana Air Service turboprop plane was spotted from the air on Monday morning as a rugged area of easternmost province of Pepper, rescue officials said. 10 people have reportedly been killed in eastern Ukraine in a flare-up in violence between government forces and the pro-Russian rebels. Prosecutors pushed for a murder conviction against Oscar Pistorius, Slouchin, and Bailey yesterday, 4 days before the Olympic runner is expected to be released from prison and moved to house arrest. Joint-based legally useless Virginia faced with escalated aggression from Russia and China. The Pentagon has planned to increase its use of drones by about 50% over the next several years, using the Army and civilian contractors to put more of it. In Honolulu, 2 men fell from the 14th-floor University of Hawaii dormitory, one of them into his death while trying to pull the other from a ledge, Honolulu police said. A woman found dead in an Nova Michigan house with her husband and 2 young children suspected killing and fatally stabbing herself, authorities said on Monday. A man suspected of killing a retired dentist, taking 3 men hostage and wounding 2 deputies, was likely to travel to the section of famed Pacific Coast Trail to elude searchers during an 18-day manhunt, authorities said on Monday. A former Fairfax County, Virginia police officer was charged with a second-degree murder on Monday, nearly 2 years after he shot and killed an unarmed Springfield, Virginia man who stood with his hands raised in a doorway of his home. In Tokyo, Asia shares were setting on Tuesday after strong U.S. housing data offset concerns from a weak U.S. manufacturing report, while the dollar's yield advantage kept it firm. San Francisco, a half of the Internal Revenue Service first reported in May, was nearly 3 times as large as previously stated, the agency said on Monday. Despite the price of oil going down, gas prices in Colorado have been going up. By analyzing more than 1,000 false remains, scientists have discovered that an assumed 130-year-old water dwelling planet could be one of the Earth's first fire plants. The glaciers in Asia's Tian Shan Mountains have lost more than a quarter of the total mass over the past 50 years, a rate of loss about 4 times greater than the global average during this time. New research shows. NASA's Cassini spacecraft is expected to get a good close-up look at Saturn's moon Dione during a final flyby. According to CBS News, the Cassini craft should come within 295 miles of the surface of Dione, from which vantage point will take it. Women are more likely to pick up on romantic cues when they feel sated. A new study says that probably does that if you also pick up the check. Shares of kite fiber incorporated rebounded Monday afternoon. The company said that after the clinical trial, patient was unrelated to his pharmacist brought cancer treatment. Federal regulators have had safety violations in the manufacturing practice of all 3 U.S. companies just at a specialized medical scope that has been linked to deadly superbug outbreaks in the U.S. Take a look at New England alerts here at 11:04 p.m. here. Wilmington, Massachusetts, has a serious motor vehicle accident at Hopkins Street, crashed with 1 person ejected, and requested Boston medical fight. In Hackensack, New Jersey, Bergen County, working fire 143 Paul Valley Road. Fire to 2-story guarded responsibility of the interior crews made a quick knockdown and overall is underway. Here, Channel News time is now Approaching the level 5 of this late butted out here. Time out for a travel report here of this late butted out here. And look at the maps here. And it shows 95 to the step by side of Lulus Road. Route 1 in Shared. Route 3 to the step by side of Lulus Road. The rate 3 split. 195 to the westbound side. It is so for the ferry stretch. Route 37 on the westbound side. So for 95 to 295 Warwick here. Mass back here change to 293.95. Also here. And I-84 out in Connecticut here on the western Connecticut. Also from Union to Wilmington here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming on this late by the night here at Route 495 on the southbound side. Also for the Tewksbury stretch here at Route 101 on the eastbound side. Is slow for the Raymond stretch here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming on this late Monday night, while the main trip back to the northbound side. Also for York to Plaza here. Alright, take a look at MBTA alerts here at 11:05 here. Blue Line, Express to Mandalay due to Sable Train and Aquarium. And on the Cabira Rail. And the ferries are looking good. Here, till new time. It's now 11:06 p.m. on this late Monday night here. And it's time now for a weather report here. And I'm sure you got AC going on because it is a stuffy night on tap outside here. Overnight, Petrobras after 3 AM was most of this got about 67 degrees and southwest from about 5 miles out of becoming coming to the deer. Tuesday, check the shots and tests was made between 2 and 3 p.m. Petrobras before 8 AM was. Most of the test got about 89 degrees and cold wind became south after 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning. Chest rate to 30%. Tonight, slight check the shots and tests was up before 9 p.m. Petrobras after 5 AM was. Most of the guys got about 600 degrees and southwest from about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chest rate is 20%. Wednesday, Petrobras before 8 AM was mostly set got about 85 degrees and south for about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Wednesday night, Petrobras between 4 and 5 AM was podcast got low at 64 degrees and south for about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Thursday, slight change of shots after 2 p.m. Podcast got about 82 degrees and chest rate to 20%. Thursday night, Petrobras after 3 AM was mostly got low at 66 degrees and chest rate is 0%. Friday, change of shots, Petrobras before 8 AM was mostly got about 82 degrees and chest rate to 4%. Friday night, shots like before 8 p.m. Then shots can possibly a thunderstorm between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. The attention shots after 1 a.m. Some storms could have rain. Petrobras after 3 a.m. was most guys got 66 degrees and chest space at 6%. Saturday, attention shots. Petrobras before 8 a.m. was most guys got have 80 degrees and chest space and 4%. Sunday night, Petrobras was most guys got about 65 degrees. Sunday, Petrobras was most guys got have 80 about 63 degrees. And for Monday, Petrobras was podcast guys about 82 degrees here. Not temperature at 11:07 p.m. Standing at 72 degrees. Most guys got humidity 87%. That is going to be for the Peter Shell Sun Off News, and it's late Monday night, August 17th, 2015. Peter said, good night. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.